everybody, it's Matt Quistor from Crazy Mo Guitar coming at you with how to play guitar faster, blues style. I'm missing the blues hat. Hopefully you have yours. Stay tuned. Alrighty, so for this example, we're using three main open chords. We have E major, which is second finger on the second fret on the A string, third finger underneath, which is second fret D string, and the first finger on the first fret on the G. So three fingers, we're strumming all six strings. Then you have a traditional G chord, just three finger, three note G here. So second finger on the third fret, low E string, first finger on the second fret on the A, and a third finger way down on the high E string, third fret, all six strings again. And then we're finishing up with the rock A, which is just the first finger barring the second fret from the D, the G, and the B string. And for this one, we're strumming just from the A to the B string, so only four strings. So you have E, E major, you have G, and the A. Alright, so in this case, we're basically going to take a combination of going from a chord to a lick. So in this case, we have this full progression, which the strumming, I'm doing two strokes on the E, and then in between the E to the G, I'm going to do a quick upstroke where I'm actually lifting off the fingers of the E chord as a transition. And what that's going to do is going to allow me to drop into this G chord. So you hear it in there, down, down, up, down. Now when I'm doing the upstroke, you generally don't want to overemphasize it. You just want to have sound there, keep the beat going while you're visually trying to drop into your G chord or the next chord in the progression. So you don't want to be like this and really accent. You should be kind of soft with it. Now the visual of going between these two chords, so there's the E chord. If you look at where the second finger is in the E chord, that's where the first finger's going for the G. So I'm actually looking right at that finger on that fret, and that's the first thing I'm trying to line up. I'm trying to make that connection every single time. That's going to allow you to get quicker with that chord change. Then after the G, I'm going to drop into a rock A, which with this G chord, the first finger is pretty much right in position. So there it is, and then bang. Now once I hit the A, I do one strum there, then again the open upstroke to give myself time to get back to the E chord. So you have one more time. If I accent the opens, no, without accenting it. Okay, so now that's the chord progression. Now the lick, I'm going to drop down using my second finger on the second fret on the G string as an A. So I'm going to do a really quick slide from the second fret to the fourth fret on that third string, on the G string. So as soon as I hit that second fret, I'm up. I don't want to hear that note too long. I want to just hear the sliding motion. And it's very important we use the second finger. The next note's going to be the first finger on the third fret on the B string. Now when I put that first finger down, I'm lifting off on the second finger, so I only have one finger down at a time. But I don't want to go too far away. I want to keep the fingers close to the fingerboard. So I get right back to that note and slide back down to where I started. So it's a quick slide from 2 to 4. I hit the 3 on the B string. Then now it's a quick slide from 4 back down to 2. Still just first and second fingers. Then I have the open G. And then I go to the D string, 2nd fret. And the open D string, that ends my lick. Now, which is nice because it ends with the open string, which gives me time to get back to my E chord and start the progression over. So here's the fill again, starting with the 2nd fret on the G string. I'll do it a few times. Now this melody is based on John Lee Hooker's Boom Boom, which has one more note, but we're actually going to drop into the chords. So it's very similar. Really awesome blues standard. So here's the whole thing together. You have the E, the G, the A, and the lick. Back to the chord. Now if I switch tones real quick, let me get a little more bite here. Now you got a pretty rock and blues lick. Again, the trick is doing the chord progression, strategically placing those upstrokes for the open strings to allow you to switch the chord, making sure that when you go from the E to the G, you're watching that 2nd finger fret, that 2nd fret in the A string, and basically dropping that 1st finger right in that spot. It's like keeping your batting stance the same. If you do that switch the same way, you'll get faster. Then dropping that down to the rock A, back to the E. Then you have that fill again. Which, even though it's an exercise, it still sounds pretty cool and is very bluesy. Alright, so that was video 1 in how to play guitar faster with the blues style. So definitely subscribe. We'll be adding more videos to this series, any other ones in regards to playing guitar faster. Using the trick of going between chords and scales, keeping it fun, keeping it engaging, making sure it sounds cool. We want to make sure that you want to practice this stuff and that you will get faster. So as usual, subscribe. Check out crazymoguitar.com. Lots more coming. Matt Quistorf signing out. See ya.